In this tutorial about Opti Pro, a product of Jerand Technical Services, I will first give a brief overview of the program's capabilities. Secondly, I will demonstrate the usage of Opti Pro in part mode. And finally, I will show you its usage in assembly mode. Opti Pro is an add-on for Pro Engineer that lets you export parts and assemblies to the Optimation Sheet Metal Computer Optimized Manufacturing System. I will be demonstrating Opti Pro on Pro Engineer Wildfire 5. It is available for all Wildfire versions and Creo versions. Opti Pro can process either solid parts which are flat, or sheet metal parts which are flat or have a flat pattern. The assembly mode can export components, subassemblies, and parts. Now I will show you how to use Opti Pro in part mode. Let's first start with a Pro Engineer sheet metal part. I have retrieved a sheet metal part with bends in it. So let me go ahead and retrieve the flat pattern of that part. Now that we have a flat pattern displayed, we will go ahead and continue processing. Now I will review the different options on the Opti Pro menu. Notice we've added the Opti Pro menu item to the Pro Engineer menu. Clicking on the Export button creates the export file for export to Optimation. Flat check checks that the part is indeed flat, without any bevels or other features that would cause the part to be cut incorrectly. NC Expert allows you to invoke the NC Expert program with the file that is going to be processed. PPI allows you to work with pre-programmed information. Finally, Support Info displays our contact information. Let's go ahead and look at the PPI that has been configured for this part. By clicking on PPI, we can show all the PPI items that have been configured. Notice that Opti Pro extracts the part number, raw material, and thickness from the part model. The Common Cut option is set to a value of N or no. Let's go ahead and change that. Go ahead here and select the ComCut C, the Common Cut contour. Right now it's set to a value of no. We'll go ahead and set it to Common Cut the whole part. Let's go back and look at all of the PPI. And we can see now that the Common Cut has indeed been changed to the entire part from no. These pre-programmed inputs will be in the output file so that Optimation's NC Expert can recognize the option. You do not need a separate file or drawing to accompany the geometry. Now we will go ahead and actually do the export. Notice that Opti Pro proposes a file name based upon default criteria. File names can also be based on relations or parameters, so we will go ahead and accept the suggested value. Opti Pro will first orient the part, then extract the part edge and bend line geometry, and finally extract the pre-programmed information. Note the output directory to which the file has been sent is displayed in the message window. That's how Opti Pro is used when working with a single part. Now let's show how Opti Pro is used when working with an assembly. As I said before, there are some configuration options in which you can choose how components are selected. You can configure Opti Pro such that the components that are selected are sheet metal parts. Notice there are a number of sheet metal parts at the top of the model tree, and just bolts at the bottom of the model tree to hold the assembly together. Let's go ahead and hit Export on the Opti Pro menu. Remember that the menu is the same as in part mode. It will retrieve the parts which are not in the current session, retrieve the flat patterns, and export them. Notice it says that 3 of 3 parts were successfully exported. This concludes this tutorial of Opti Pro. Download a free trial of Jerand's Opti Pro today so you can be more productive. Thanks for watching.